Hi, it's Peter from Kaffeine, and I'm here to talk to you today about something that's really, really serious and really, really, really pisses me off. And that is bringing your own food into my shop or any shop. So I've got a few stories to tell you about it, okay? Because as you know, my business is built on hospitality, the warm and generous reception of friends, guests, and strangers. We're here to look after you. My chefs get here at 6 o'clock every morning, 7 o'clock on a weekend, and they work until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, producing all day all the food that you see on our counter. And we have this amazing food because I wanted to do that. I want to have equal importance with food, with coffee, and with service. And I've been doing this for almost 14 years now. But still, people will bring their own food into this cafe or sit outside and eat it as if it's all the care in the world. I really want to stress you can't do that. And I know I'm talking to maybe about 1 or 2%, maybe even less, 0.5% of people out there who think it's okay to bring your own food into a coffee shop. You can't. I remember the time a guy came to Great Titchfield Street and sat down with his mates with his own plate of food, like a roast dinner, and started eating it. I remember a time when there was a group of 6 people at Great Titchfield Street. 5 of them ordered lunch from our counter, and their colleague sat down and had his own lunch and ate it. I went up to him and I said, "Look, I'm really sorry, you can't have your own food here." And he said, "Oh, really? I'm sorry, I didn't really know." At the end of that lunch, one of his colleagues came up to me and said, "Thank you so much for saying so," because we were so embarrassed that he did that. It's just not acceptable. It wasn't only recently that at Great Titchfield Street, a couple came in and they sat down and they had 2 coffees. They sat outside and they proceeded to eat a cake about this size. I went outside and said to them, "I'm really sorry, you can't have your own cake and eat it here." "Well, we're celebrating, having your coffee." I said, "Well, you can't do that." Within 2 hours, I had 2 one-star reviews on Google saying how rude I was and how it wasn't fair that I was telling them they have their own cake. I remember 3 guys came in one afternoon to here at East Castle Street. They ordered coffee, they sat down at this table, and they got out their crosstown donuts, and they started eating their crosstown donuts in the middle of the shop. I'm like, "Guys, I'm really sorry, but you can't do that." And they said, "Oh, can we have takeaway coffee then?" I said, "No problem, takeaway coffee." They go and sit outside, and I think they're waiting for their coffee. I bring the coffee outside, and they start eating the donuts. I'm like, "Guys, you can't do that. But we're sitting outside. It's okay, isn't it?" It's not okay to bring your own food into a coffee shop, into any establishment. You don't bring your own wine into the restaurant, unless it's a BYO wine. You don't bring your own food into a pub, surely. You can't bring your own food into a coffee shop, okay? Just recently, I had a little family come and sit here at the counter. They had their boy with them and they started eating a scone or something similar. I said, "I'm really sorry guys, but you can't bring your own food into the coffee shop. Please don't do that." Again, within about an hour, I had a 1-star review on Google because the customers got upset that we can't bring his own food in. You can't bring your own food into a coffee shop. I can't make that point any more firm. Please don't do it. If you're that 0.5% of people who think it's okay, please, please, please have a think about it. This is a business. I support my family. I support the people who work here, and the chefs who bust their gut every day in the kitchen from 6 in the morning deserve that respect. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.